For Jews throughout the Roman Empire, life revolved around the synagogue. It's where you went to worship and pray. It's where you gathered as a community and where business connections were made. Long before most people owned books, it was the only place where you could hold the Jewish scriptures in your hands. The synagogue was your connection to your people and your identity. Imagine all that being taken away in an instant. Jewish authorities in Jesus' day threatened to expel anyone from the synagogue who said he was the Messiah, God's chosen one. Evidently, this threat continued well beyond Jesus' time on earth, compelling John, one of his disciples, to write his own account, along with 3 letters to early Christian communities. John's gospel is more portrait than narrative. He makes no secret that he hopes his readers will continue to believe that Jesus is the Messiah, even if it costs them dearly. According to John, Jesus is the fulfillment of everything in the ancient Jewish story. The same story told in synagogues from one end of the empire to the other. But Jesus is also the start of something new. That's why John begins with echoes of creation. In the beginning. In the first part of his gospel, sometimes called the Book of Signs, John weaves together 7 miraculous wonders along with 7 speeches given by Jesus. Scattered throughout the book are 7 I am statements that Jesus spoke, echoing language that God used to reveal himself in the Jewish scriptures. For John, all this points to one inescapable conclusion. Jesus is the Messiah. Part 2 of John's Gospel, also known as the Book of Glory, hones in on the final week of Jesus' life. His resurrection takes place on a Sunday, the first day of a brand new week. But it's also the first day of a brand new creation, a new reality. For John, this new creation is worth any cost. It's worth being expelled from the synagogue. It's worth being cut off from everything that defined your life before. Everyone who encountered Jesus in John's Gospel faced this choice. John repeatedly shares how those who saw the signs and heard the teachings either chose to believe or refused. Then he challenges his readers to make the same choice.